And let's let the sound of this next bell take us to the deepest place within us. All right, let's stand for our first couple of songs. First of all, I would love to acknowledge our house band, Jimmy and the What Else Is Possible band of musicians and singers. Let's give them some love. All right, and we're going to start with Emergence.
I'm impressed. There's a lot of really brave congregants out here today singing a song they've probably never heard before. You're doing great. God's Invisible Feast. I choose to live a life of prayer, faith and hope and peace. Be awake and be aware of God's invisible feast. Holy, holy, Spirit offers me. Holy, holy,
possibilities. I'm living in the possibilities.
What a wonderful ending. Thank you. Let's give them some more love. Yes. All right, friends, and while you're on your feet, please turn to one another and offer the Namaste greeting. Namaste, namaste to our musicians. Oh yes, next. Namaste, everyone. Namaste to our tech team, Gina and Delon. Thank you for filling in for Brian. Namaste, Jesus. I know you're back there. There you are. Namaste to our love streamers. Do we have anyone on the love stream today? All right. Namaste, beloveds. Namaste. And as you take your seat, I invite you to please take a moment to silence your cell phones or whatever devices you have that make noise. And it's my joy to say to you, Grand Rising.
Grand Rising,
Da 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 da. Grand Rising, da 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 da. Grand Rising, da 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 da. Welcome to Awakening Ways.
Yeah. All right. I'm Reverend Elizabeth Rowley Hogue, and I'm the spiritual leader here. And it is my joy to welcome you to the Awakening Ways Center for Spiritual Living, where all that we ask is that you remain open to the possibility of changing your entire life by changing your mind. This service has been designed especially for you. Welcome home. We have been waiting for you. We have an affirmation for today, and I invite you to please repeat after me. I release and I let go.
I release and I let go.
I let the Spirit run my life.
I let the Spirit run my life.
I thrive in 2025.
I thrive in 2025.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Woohoo! And now our practitioner of the day, who is a minister emeritus, Reverend Diane Davison, is going to offer our opening prayer and a Science of Mind reading. Thank you so much.
Well, my spiritual mind reading, this will be Ernest Holmes' reading from the Science of Mind textbook. We can hear you. It's all good. And I love this reading. It's on page 365. The answer to every question is within us, because we are within spirit. And spirit is an indivisible whole. The solution to every problem is within us. The healing of all disease is within us. The forgiveness of all sin is within us. And the raising of the dead is within us. Heaven is within us. This is why Jesus prayed to this indwelling I am, and said, Our Father, who art in heaven, and again said, the kingdom of heaven is within. So I invite you just to get comfortable in your seat as we move in to our spiritual mind prayer. Knowing that there is only one power, one presence, one infinite intelligence that moves through all creation. It is the source of all life, love, and infinite possibilities. And in this sacred moment, I recognize and I align myself with the divine presence that's within me, all around me, and as it expresses as me. And knowing that this is the truth for myself, I affirm and declare It is the truth for every person, place, and thing in this magnificent universe that has given us life. How wonderful the gift of God is. And as we move through the end of our year, I pause to honor all that has been, the joys, the challenges, and the growth, and the moments of uncertainty and stillness, knowing that these are all divine teachers within my soul for a deeper walk with the divine. And I know that every Sunday when I come to Awakening Ways, I feel that deeper walk with the divine. As I enter through the lobby, I'm welcomed with warm hugs and smiling faces to feel that I belong here and I'm a part of this beautiful community. And as I walk through the threshold into our sanctuary and hear Jimmy and the band and the choir singing, boy, it lifts my spirit up. It opens up my heart. And I know Reverend Elizabeth, every Sunday, she shares with us the spiritual principles and practices that allows me to go through my week, living life better, more joyfully, and with more love, as her words become a touchstone for me every single day. Oh, yes. And so as we celebrate this year with all the blessings, we also move into the next year. And we do this with a collective consciousness, knowing that we live with passion, clarity, love, and unity. For I affirm that divine wisdom guides our every step. Divine love fills our hearts so we can share with others. And divine peace surrounds us in every single moment. So I release my prayer of faith into the law of the mind, knowing it is already done. And we say collectively, and so it is, 2024. Amen.
When the moon is in the seventh house and Jupiter aligns with Mars, then peace will guide the planets and love will steal the stars. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, age of Aquarius. Aquarius.
Exactly, right on cue. Beautiful. Let's give them some more love, please. Wow, you guys amaze me. Amazing, right? Well, hello, everybody. Looks like we have some more people here since we started. Welcome, welcome. If you're just tuning in or if you just arrived and don't know me yet, my name is I'm Reverend Elizabeth Rowley Hogue, and I'm the spiritual leader here. And it is my joy to be here with you this morning on this last Sunday of 2024. Woohoo! Some of us, I know, are ready to kick 2024 to the wayside. Some of us are ready to tie it up in a pretty bow and thank it for the blessings. Some of us are ready to burn it up, right? Anyone ready to burn up 2024? Okay, yeah. I know, it's so good. It's so good to have this opportunity to be together in community also. Friends, before I begin, I want to first take a moment to remind you all that we are a praying community. So if there is anything that is heavy on your heart for which you would like prayer for, or maybe you're looking to manifest something like a new car, a new job, a new home, a new relationship, whatever it is, we would love to pray over your prayer requests for you. Now, you can fill out one of the salmon sheets that are in your program, and then after the service, you can either place it in the offering basket or place it in the prayer box over on the table over there. And there's also some extra sheets if you have multiple prayers you need to fill out. We love it. Our soul support team then takes these prayers and prays over them for the week. And we love to pray. Let me tell you, this is what we do. So don't hold back, you know. And you can write whatever you want, and we'll translate it into an affirmative prayer and know your truth for the week. How awesome is that? Yeah, and this is free. Like, we do this for free from our hearts, right? It's such a great gift. So please take advantage of that. And also, after the service, Reverend Diane is going to be available for 1 Minute Miracles, and she will pray with you. So by 1 Minute Miracles, that means you're going to cut straight to it. We don't need to hear the story. We want to know what you want prayer for, and then she will get right into action for you. She is a miracle maker, so don't miss your opportunity to pray with Reverend Diane. And then also we have Reverend Wayne, who also happens to be a minister emeritus, but he is serving a pulpit duty for today, which is holding the high watch. So you see him deep in meditation, and what he's doing is anchoring the service and knowing the truth, holding the highest vision, and ensuring that I am a conduit of the divine and that you are hearing what you need to hear. All right? And so let's honor him. And if you're wondering what this guy in the front is doing with his eyes closed, that's what he's doing. So what a gift. This is a beautiful day. We have an amazing burning bowl ceremony towards the end of the service. I'm thrilled. Today's the last Sunday of 2024, and tomorrow is my last Monday at my day job. Yeah. I could get excited about that, right? This morning as I was getting ready, usually it's like, okay, I've got to, the Sunday afternoon is my off time, which is not very long, right? Like 5 or 6 hours. And so things are going to change, and I think there has been a part of me that while this is my purpose to step fully into ministry, there's been a part of me that has held back because of change, right? Change can be challenging, especially if we're dealing with a lot of change at once. And so recognizing that, wow, I've been holding back a little bit, but thank goodness for my dear friend, Reverend Diane, who has nudged me and reminded me of some things I needed to remember. And so we have her to thank for that nudging. Let's give Reverend Diane some love. And it's so cool because she probably has no idea or had no idea that she was making such a profound difference by a few words in passing. Yes? So you never know what kind of difference you are making in someone's life. Even if it's just a smile, even if it's just a reminder of how awesome a person is when you see them, or when you interact with others. It's like every instance that we experience is an experience of the divine meeting the divine. And that is a true gift, isn't it? Yeah. So I invite you to look around. Just look around and see who's here in this room with you this morning, swimming in this ocean of devotion. Yeah. Yeah. What a great group of people. This is your spiritual family. Yeah. And if you're here for the first time, we love you. You're part of the family. Yeah. You belong here. All right? You belong. And so I'm grateful for everybody. Now, the topic for today, we're actually wrapping up the year of Grand Rising. And so if you've never been here before and wonder, what are they talking about, Grand Rising? And then they have a song for it. Thank you, Jimmy, and the musicians and the choir. You're amazing. So Grand Rising has been all about a different way of saying good morning, right? We say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, but Grand Rising is just so much more. It's like when you say Grand Rising, you're really greeting the day and like rising up to meet it in the most mighty and magnificent way. Grand, it's not just good morning, it's a grand rising. And so as we wrap up the year, we're really wrapping up and acknowledging that we have had a grand rising here. And I almost feel that, no, I definitely feel that, not almost. The grand rising is for me, stepping into ministry and for this community, because we are going places, my friends. Buckle up. This is going to be a mighty and magnificent year. Thank you for getting me. I loved that laugh. That was great. Yeah, prepare for takeoff, okay? So consider for yourself, though, what has been your grand rising, Every Sunday, we've had a new lesson, either from me or from another speaker, and there's been lots of experiences, but what is your grand rising, Last Tuesday the 17th, not last Tuesday, but Tuesday the 17th, we had a beautiful candle lighting ceremony here. And at that ceremony, we each declared what light was being born in us. And it's very similar to that grand rising. So what light was being born in us or rekindled? Because sometimes there is something in us that we cover up or hide or forget about or push to the side. Looking at my husband, I'm thinking, playing his guitar, right? He loves to play his guitar, and he hasn't had a lot of time. And so I don't know if that's what candle or light was being born in you, but that's a great example, being rekindled, right? He already plays the guitar, but having more time and devotion to that thing that he loves is such a beautiful thing, yes? So if you weren't here for that candle lighting service, you can still declare what light is being born in you and what that thing is that you're stepping more fully into, this year. So the journey of 2024 is going to fade into the new year of 2025 as the night subtly, yet suddenly becomes dawn on Wednesday morning. How beautiful is that? Now, how many of you have heard of the dawn chorus? Well, a dawn chorus occurs when birds sing at the start of a new day. Isn't that interesting? Have you heard that? Now, sometimes it's like, be quiet, birds, I'm trying to sleep. But oftentimes it'll be like making the coffee, and then all of a sudden there's just so many birds, and it's like, where did these birds come from? They weren't here a week ago. But suddenly they come and they start to sing. And this is one of my most favorite sounds to behold. Imagine that sweet sound now. Imagine that sweet sound, the bird song, singing their dawn chorus. It's like Spirit speaking to me, you know? And it's Spirit speaking to you. It's singing your song. It's singing your celestial song. Now, friends, as visionary leaders of our own lives, we can contemplate what dawn chorus is singing for the next part of my adventure here on earth. Because we are here in these bodysuits for a finite amount of time. And then we'll leave these bodysuits behind and go on to the next realm of existence in another form. So, wow, take a moment and thank your body, right? For housing your soul. Because you're not a body with a soul, you are a soul with a body. Now, consider what magic does the sunrise offer? And how are we called now to fulfill the promise of the vision for our lives, our communities, and the world? This is significant, you know, the ending of a year and the beginning of a new one. And so, like the birds at dawn, we can let our hearts be so full of gratitude and enthusiasm as the new day breaks and we have a moment to collect ourselves before our journey continues. Are you with me? It's a sacred time, friends. So as a reminder, you are unique, you are divine, perfect, and the unrepeatable way that God expresses itself. How cool is that? You are a unique, divine, unrepeatable way that Spirit is expressing itself here and now. And so we're called to each act like it. If we're not already acting like it, let's act like it. And that means that your gifts are unique to you. Your personality is unique to you. And you get to be all that you came here to be. And there should be nothing holding us back. There is nothing holding us back. And whatever might be holding us back, we're going to burn up later in this service. Because we're called to be all that we came here to be. Now, as you live from the consciousness of remembering, I am a unique, divine, perfect, unrepeatable way that God is expressing itself in this moment now, mighty and magnificent things begin to happen. I'm so grateful. So, friends, it is through right thought and belief that you greatly influence your environment. Did you ever think about it that way? You greatly influence your environment, and you do so through right thought and right belief. And so, for me, what that does is that has me feel responsible for how I leave others. Am I leaving others in a beautiful, I'm like, what's everybody in awe about? Look at these beautiful leaves. They're falling. It's like right on cue. Wow, I love it, yeah. So that is the release. My next thought is about we get distracted. We get distracted by what I like to call weapons of mass distraction, right? Weapons of mass distraction, what are those for you in your life? Are you getting sucked into social media to such a degree that you are very distracted? Or is it a particular game or some addiction that is preventing you from being and experiencing and expressing all that you came here to be? So that you can actually feel the divine and know the divine and move through your life as if you are the divine because you are. Spirit in form. So it is good use of our divine humanity to learn from our past experiences. We learn from those past experiences, but we're not called to carry them into our new lives, our new day, you know. We remember and learn, and then we can set them down and keep going. and be all that we came here to be, regardless of what it is. And so the call is for us to learn from those past experiences and to be present in the eternal nowness of the moment and plan for and create our future. But I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but it's difficult to create a future when you're holding on to the past. And that could be a past hurt of something that has happened in your life, and you're afraid that it's going to be recreated, and so you just don't even want to go there. It could be anything, right? But the calling is for us to truly let go. You know, you're not doing a disservice to anyone by actually fully letting go. Are you with me? Yes. All right, good. Good. So I read recently, and I love this, I read recently that I am the ancestor that future generations will speak of. Wow. Right? I am the ancestor that future generations speak of. This is true for all of us, isn't it? We are the ancestors that future generations will speak of. So what are we up to? Right? What are we doing? Yes. And so think about it. Meeting the ancestors of the future is as easy as looking around at the person next to you in this room, in front of you in line at the store, next to you, the person delivering packages to your home, and so forth, right? At the gym. And so I think as we move forward into the rest of our week and the rest of this year, let's take that with us and view the individuals around us who we might get mad at for cutting us off or driving funny or whatever, and not snarkily say, that's the ancestors of the future generation, but acknowledge these are the ancestors of the future generation, and so am I. And as an ancestor of the future generation, I am choosing to behave in this way. Bless, 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 right? We are the blessers. So you, beloved, are the future ancestors. How does that feel? Yeah, right? Who you are, what you do, and what you say now, and always actually, directly impacts and affects life in the days and years to come. Who will you be? Who do you choose to be? That which you think about humanity and how you treat yourself and others speak volumes. It speaks volumes as to the kind of ancestor you will be remembered as. How do you want to be remembered? Will you be the ancestor spoken of as blazing the trail for growth, or the bridge burner? You never know when you create a memory for another person. So the calling for us is to be mindful and remember, what memories am I consciously creating? If we believe that our future is a world in which we live and grow as one global family that respects and honors the interconnectedness of all of life, a world where this kinship with all life prospers and connects through the guidance of spiritual wisdom and experience, who I am being in this moment matters. Yes. So I think I've spoken about this before, but you know, music. It is actually said that music is the soundtrack of our lives. Music is the soundtrack of our lives. So the words and the melodies of songs impress upon our minds and hearts so many different things. The joys of growing up, the joys of dating, falling in love. Pain is also part of the experience. You might hear a song and think, I never want to hear that one again, right? But it's really the soundtrack of our lives. Music is a witness of that which is awaited, of that which is, and all that was. That's why we have that nostalgic feeling when we hear certain songs. So, as that is the case, I'll ask you again, what dawn chorus sings for the next part of your journey? Is that dawn chorus song my guidance, calling me into its splendor? What lyrics am I singing over and over in my mind? I love my life. Is it that one? That's a great song. Robbie Williams? Yeah. That just popped into my mind. Or is it poor, poor, pitiful me? Linda Ronstadt, bless her heart. You know, I grew up with her. My mom and dad loved Linda Ronstadt. She has that song, though, I lay my head on the railroad tracks, waiting on the double E. How does the rest go? The train don't run around here no more, poor, poor, pitiful me. No, that's not your celestial song, my friends. Be mindful of the songs that you're playing through your mind. It's the songs that through your week just pop in. So I love it. You know, you come here and you get to hear these amazing songs by Jimmy and the What Else Is Possible band of musicians and singers. And those songs will pop up throughout the week. I guarantee you're going to be trying to find the Age of Aquarius or singing it just randomly. And you might even sing Grand Rising, la da 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 da. I actually heard this from my husband one day, a couple weeks ago. Just randomly, I was in our room getting ready for work, and he was making the coffee, and I heard it, and it so made me smile, right? He was actually doing the whole da 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 da. I'm like, wow, it stuck with him too. That says something. So what is that song that you're singing over and over? Am I singing of letting go of this year and starting all over again? Am I singing of some goodness in the great by and by? What does that mean? Something in the far off future. Oh, it'll be so good when that happens, when I'm 10 pounds lighter, when my bank account is this much better, when my whatever. I even do that too, you know. But we're called to let that go. We don't want to sing about some goodness in the great by and by. We're singing about the goodness in the here and the now because this is it. I love my life. I invite you to repeat that after me. I love my life. I love my life. I love my life. And so it is. Wow. Yeah. You guys are amazing. And if you said that with any trepidation, that's okay too. Because if you keep saying it, the universe has no choice but to create it in your life for you. So rest assured that it's coming. So we're called to really start singing the tune of dwelling in the presence and being the unique, unrepeatable way that life is expressing itself as us now. Now consider for yourself, what is the title of the song that sings for your journey for 2025? And as I was preparing for this sermon, the song that came to me for 2025 is In the Land of I Am by Ricky Byers-Beckwith. And my song for 2024 was Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfeld, I think. The rest is still unwritten. So this is In the Land of I Am for me for 25. And pardon me, it's Ricky Byers now, not Ricky Byers-Beckwith. And so the words to this song are so powerful, and I really feel that this is the place that I'm stepping into. And I'm going to share the words of the chorus that go, In the land of I am. More than I have been, I am. More than I will be, I am. All that I am. So I invite you to repeat after me. In the land of I am, I am.
In the land of I am, I am.
More than I have been, I am.
More than I have been, I am.
More than I will be, I am. More than I will be, I am. All that I am. All that I am. Yes, and so it is. All right, so as the light of the new dawn of 2025 approaches, we will absolutely become more than we have been. It's just the way it works. We're always becoming more than we have been. We're not becoming something else or someone else. Remember this truth. We're becoming more of who we came here to be, which is more of ourselves, right? We're shedding the skin of the past and of the lies that we've been told either by ourselves or by others, and both probably, and becoming more of who we came here to be in the land of I am. And so while we may not be able to articulate exactly what it is that we are becoming yet, something within us knows. We know what we're stepping into and what we are letting go of on the deepest level, right? Or what we need to let go of and release in order to keep going. If you have ever done like a long bike ride, or I don't know, that's what's coming to my mind right now, but on a bike ride, you can only bring so much. If you're doing an endurance ride, like more than 50 miles, you don't want to be weighted down with a bunch of extra stuff. You got your packet of goo, you got your electrolyte gummies, and water, and you can refill it, and you know where you're going to refill it. And that's the thing. What are the necessities for us to bring into the new year? And what do we need to leave behind? It's like, has anybody ever been on a trip? Yeah. Right? And you pack up your suitcase, and sometimes, if you're like me, you pack like 7 or 8 pairs of shoes, but do I really need those shoes? I could probably get by with just this one and this one, and maybe I should wear one of them, right? It's like, what's not going to fit into 2025? What am I, like the train station is leaving, and I can't bring the whole suitcase. It's a little bit overweight. I've got to leave something behind. What is that? What is that for you? What is that? And so we may not be able to articulate what we are becoming just yet, but something in us knows. And we're called to let the divine mystery within us be our guide, which means it knows. And it knows that it knows. It's your intuition. It's that deep space within you where you feel that spark of the divine. You are lit up by a divine idea. It's that. Maybe it's something that you don't share with people because it's deeply personal. It's that. It's that. Let it light up, right? And so I love this chant to prepare the way for us in the coming year. And so it goes, I am, I am, I am. I am that I am. I am, I am, I am. I have come here to experience my purpose. God has sent me here to experience my purpose. I am, I am, I am. I am that I am. I am, I am, I am. Now that is personal to me, and I invite you to, we're going to do this chant together, but I invite you, instead of, I have come here to experience my purpose, it's, I have come here to experience, and you fill in the blank. If that's true for you, that's great, but you fill in the blank. And in the next line too, God has sent me here to experience whatever it is for you. Guys ready? Okay, here we go. I am. I am. Wait, let's do repeat after me. Okay, repeat after me. I am. I am. I am. I am that I am. I am. I am. I am. I have come here to experience my purpose. God has sent me here to experience my purpose. I am. I am. I am. I am that I am. am. I am. I am. And so it is. All right, so we're going to now prepare for our burning bowl ceremony. Now last year, I know we had a couple of issues. This year, I think I had some old flash paper, but this year, it's a little iffy again. So we got some brand new flash paper fresh from the Wizard's Magic Shop. And it got here on Saturday, and I did not open it up, but the papers were wet. And so they say they're supposed to be wet. But how are we going to write on them if they're wet? So some of my helpers this morning, we spread them all out over here, and we think they're dried out. And the instructions say, keep them wet until you're ready to use them, right? So like a magician with the fire, and you go, ooh, how'd you do that, right? And so that's kind of what happens, right? And so the prayer is that they are going to work. That's why they're all laid out here. So I'm going to ask for Travis, would you help with this side of the room? And Reverend Diane is going to help on that side. And so, so they're a little curly, but we're going to go ahead and pass out papers and pens. Yeah, we're going to pass these out. And you're all going to get one paper. Oops. Go ahead and start, and I'll bring some to you if you need them still. Yeah. And then we have other regular paper on the ready, just in case. It's so funny, my husband said, did you try these out? And I said, no, I didn't want to open them yet. Do you need more? Because I thought they needed to stay wet. I thought they were just like a little bit, but they were soaked. Yeah, so, yeah, it's going to work. I have a few more if you need some more. Does everybody have a flash paper? Got a couple over here, honey? Over here. Yeah, there's a box of pens right there. All right. I know. And while this is happening, I think we can have the musicians come on up and get ready. Yes, bring your paper with you and your pen. Yeah. Hold, please. Don't write anything yet. I have more papers. Does everybody have a paper? Yes. Oh, good. You need one? Is that your last one, Reb? Do you have one now? Awesome. Yeah. That's it. Okay?
You guys got your papers?
We've got it. Yeah, we have a little. Okay. All right, thank you very much. So we have a little bit of a different order of service today, and I do want to make sure that the musicians and singers get to participate, and you will. You will. But for now, I want to go ahead and also light the flame of all faith traditions here for us to get us going. Whoa. Thank you. So, I just want to wrap up this portion of the talk and acknowledge this transition into the burning bowl ceremony. So, as a reminder, on the 17th at our candle lighting service, we each lit a candle for our becoming, and we let the candles be our guide to the next part of our journey, because Test. There we go. All right, so we let the candles lit be our guide to the next part of our journey, just as we light a candle, a flashlight, or we flip a switch in the dark to find our way in the hallway or, a path. But consider that the candle that we lit has already lit the path for our individual awakening and our community awakening. And that is so powerful and magnificent. So wrapping up this idea that we're expanding at the top, which was the talk title for today, we say we're open at the top, which means we're always evolving. And while we use the words of Ernest Holmes, we recognize that everything is changing and the way things were written in the past may not be relevant in the present as far as semantics are concerned. And so we can adjust the words, in other words, to be more contemporary and present for us. So being open at the top is being open, right? Letting life happen as it will happen, And then actually expanding at the top is stepping into that opening fully and powerfully. Okay, so I love the Zen saying that goes, when you get to the top of the mountain, keep climbing. That's so powerful because spiritual principles, the mountain, stay the same. Our relation to them expands as our minds, hearts, and wisdom expand. So imagine climbing Mount Everest and you're carrying too much with you. You're carrying too much and you're really getting tired, quite frankly, right? You can't take it with you. You need to lighten that load. What are you going to leave behind? What are you leaving behind in 2024? So we're going to have a burning bowl ceremony after the choir does their song. And then it's such a powerful ritual for us because it's a time to consider and name and claim what we're called to release in order for God's highest vision of itself as our lives to come through more powerfully, right? As this community, as individuals, and the world. What is it that we need to release? We're going to name those things that have held us back and let go of them. And we could be general, it could be a word, it could be a sentence, whatever it is for you. Now, we've handed out flash paper. Oh, I didn't get one. I need to keep, I have one here. Just kidding. I kept one for myself. This is flash paper. So this is special paper that when it's lit, it burns up completely with no ash. Now, I'm going to do the first test because I know we have a question about this paper. But there's no ash, no smoke, and no residue. Now, I love to use this paper because it symbolizes how the principle of release works, It's like you name it and claim it, and then it can disappear. But you can't go back and get it. You can't light it and then blow it out. Especially this stuff. It's too fast. It's too fast, right? And so you put it in, and it goes into flames, and it's gone. So I want to encourage you that once we move into the meditation, you really get present to that. Get really present to that divine idea that you are writing down what it is you're letting go of and then actually releasing it. And when it touches the flame, you're going to take your hands off of it and watch it just disappear. Just totally disappear. And let that be an outward representation of your inner manifestation. All right, so I'm going to guide you through the meditation. You'll write down on the paper what you're releasing, and then you'll come up to the bowl, and I'm going to ask you if you're ready, and I will guide you in releasing and burning it at the bowl, okay? Now, you can tell me or not. It's up to you. I leave that to you. Now, something fascinating that I've witnessed is that sometimes a person is not quite ready to let the thing go, and the paper will not burn completely. Now remember, when you approach the bowl, you can tell me what you're releasing, or you can keep it to yourself, but it's in the paper and your intention. So again, I'll ask you, are you truly ready to release this? And then you'll do the releasing part. All right, so we're going to close this section. Thank you, band and choir, for being so patient. They have a song that's supposed to be the song after my talk, which is Lovely Day. Yeah. So we're going to enjoy that, and then we'll move into the burning bowl ceremony.
When I wake up in the morning, love, and the sunlight hurts my eyes, and something without warning, love, bears heavy on my mind. Then I look at you, and the world's all right with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, a lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. When the day that lies ahead of me seems impossible to face, when someone else instead of me always seems to know the way, well then I look at you, and the world's all right with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, a lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, gonna be a lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. Well, then I look at you, and the world's all right with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, a lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, a lovely day.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Okay, my friends, now is the moment you've been waiting for. So let's go ahead and turn our attention inward and return to that beautiful space within, which is the space of the divine. And in this beautiful and sacred space, this is where Spirit is speaking to you. And it knows what you can't take with you into the new year. And it is asking you to let it go here today. And so, whatever it is that comes to you, maybe you already wrote some things down, but I invite you in this moment to listen to your still small voice within and hear what it is that needs to be released, and you can add it to your paper. When it comes to you, please write it down on your flash paper. And we'll just take a couple of moments here in the silence to listen. What needs to be released? It's helped me maybe to get to where I am today, but I'm not taking it into 2025, so we can bless it and let it go. It could be things like ego or fear or anger or anything else. And when it comes to you, remember, write it down. It's okay to have more than one. You can write down as much as you can fit on that paper. And I'm going to invite the band now to open with I Release. And as they start, we're going to maintain the silence throughout this ceremony, but you can join in the singing with them.
There's a time in my life I thought I had to do it all by myself. I didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. I didn't know the love of God was at hand. But now I can say, if you are discouraged, struggling just to make it through another day, you gotta let it go. You gotta let it all go. You've got to let it all go. And this is what you have to say. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife with
the Spirit run and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go.
Let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. Let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God.
I will struggle, no more strife. In my faith I see the light. Hallelujah.
I'm free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God.
Let the Spirit run my life,
And my heart is
open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. In my faith I see the light.
I am free in the Spirit.
Yes, I'm
Only here for
All right. Yes, that was a lot of singing. Thank you very much. All right, everyone, please be seated. It's now time for our conscious giving. Will the ushers please come forward? And we do have a giving affirmation. And for those of you watching us online, you can make your donation by going to paypal.me/awakeningways. And I invite you to place your gift over your heart. And please repeat after me. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift.
pure Spirit within me. I bless this gift.
I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper.
I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper.
It is evidence of my faith and my belief.
It is evidence of my faith and my belief.
It does great work in the world.
It does great work in the world
And returns to me multiplied abundantly.
and returns to me multiplied abundantly.
And so it is.
So it is.
God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God is my source. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need.
Yes, and this is a blessing. I'm taller than Travis. Woo! Well, just with a joyful heart, what a beautiful service. And I want to give thanks for all of your gifts here today. We know it does great works in the world, and it is through your generosity of heart that you will give generosity to others. And that is a circle of life. As we give, so do we receive. And so it is. Amen.
And so it is. Thank you so much. And now it's time for our announcements. Are you going to do them over there or over here? Okay, can we get the mic over here, please? Our announcements angel today is Jim Peterson. Take it easy.
I'm all tired out. Is this on? Okay. Okay, number one announcement. On Wednesday, the 8th of January, so that's not this week but next, at our office at El Camino Real, we will have a guided meditation by our own Karen Leary. Karen brings years of experience and a deep love of the adventure of self-exploration to these sessions. There's no fee to attend, but of course love offerings are loved to be accepted. Bring your yoga mat, your pillow, blanket, whatever you need to be comfortable, and maybe also a journal and a pen. There's a sign up at the back table. Then on Thursday, January 9th at 6 p.m., the same meditation, so it's a day later, right? Got that right? Okay. Will be offered online via Zoom for those who don't drive at night or can't make it to the office in time. Although both of them are at 6 o'clock. Okay, the Zoom link will be mailed in our weekly e-news. You'll find it there. No fee to attend. Again, love offerings are accepted. In January, a new men's connecting circle is starting. David Clark and Travis Hogue have put this thing together, and they'll meet at David's house in Atascadero on Monday, starting Monday, January 6th. So again, not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow at 6 p.m. In today's fast-paced world, we often forget to nurture our spiritual side. Maybe men even more than women need this. You never know. This group is a space to reflect, share, and grow in a supportive, like-minded community of men committed to personal and spiritual transformation. I think this could be a hit. Yes. There's a sign-up at the back table again, a sheet to sign up. Then, number 3, the Echo meals at our center were a great success, by the way. And so what we've decided to do, before I go there, the beef and lentil sloppy joes and Doreen's amazing tapioca pudding, I hope she's listening, are a huge hit. So we've decided to do this every other month. So the next one's going to be Thursday, February 6th. If you would like to prepare or serve, either way, there's a sign-up sheet at the back table again. And this is your last chance. Our book of the month for December is Living the Science of Mind by Ernest Holmes. It's his own commentary on his most famous book, The Science of Mind. This commentary is available at the back table for $30. And it looks like we've got 2 left, maybe 1 or 2 left. So still there. And as usual, a big shout out to all of our staff and volunteers. We couldn't do it without you.
Thank you. Take this step, please. Okay. All right, let's circle up for our benediction and call and response.
We're doing it or not? Okay.
Excuse me. Whoops.
We're not ready.
Alrighty. Not quite yet, not quite yet. Wow, big circle. Okay, my friends, won't you know with me that you are never alone. That spirit is where you are right now and always. And all that you ever need do is turn within. And it is here you will find you are guided, sustained, directed, and inspired by a source that knows only good. Joyously let us make use of these gifts in all that we think, in all that we say, and in all that we do. Please repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening as me right now.
Something wonderful is happening as me right now.
It is this thing called life.
It is this thing called life.
Life is in my mind.
Life is in my mind.
Life is in my body.
Life is in my body.
Life is in my pocketbook.
Life is in my pocketbook.
Life is in my relationships.
Life is in my relationships.
Life is everywhere.
Life is everywhere.
I think it.
I think it.
I feel it.
I feel it.
I believe it.
I believe it.
I express it.
I express it.
I accept it. Just the way that it is.
Just the way that it is.
And just the way that it is not.
And just the way that it is not.
Thank you, life.
Thank you, life.
Woohoo!
Should all acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should all acquaintance be forgot and always signed? For always signed, my dear, for always signed, will always be community, for always signed. Happy New Year! Woo! Woo! I step into the flow, then I let it go. I open my mind, my heart, and my soul. I step into the flow, and then I let it go. I open my mind, my heart, and my soul. I surrender. I surrender. I surrender. I open my mind, my heart, and my soul. I open my mind, my heart, and my soul. Step into the flow, and then I let it go. I open my mind, my heart, and my soul. Step into the flow, and then I let it go. I open my mind, my heart, and my soul. I surrender. I surrender. I surrender. I open my mind, my heart, and my soul. I open my mind, my heart, and my soul. Step into the flow, and then I let it go. I open my mind, my heart, and my soul. Step into the flow, and then I let it go. I open my mind, my heart, and my soul. I surrender. I surrender. I surrender. I open my mind, my heart, and my soul. I open my mind, my heart, and my soul. To the flow, and then I let it go. I open my mind, my heart, and my soul. I step into the flow, and then I let it go. I open my mind, my heart, and my soul. I surrender. I surrender. I surrender. I open my mind, my heart, and my soul. I open my mind, my heart, and my soul. Step into the flow, and then I let it go. I open my mind, my heart, and my soul. I step into the flow, and then I let it go. I open my mind, my heart, and my soul. I surrender. I surrender. I surrender. I open my mind, my heart, and my soul. I open my mind, my heart, and my soul.
Yes, exactly. I feel it was an aerobic